Alright, so today is May 2nd, and it is almost a month since I placed these outside. And what happened was, the very first week that I transplant these outside, the cold weather came through. And so it's been off and on, cold and warm and cold and warm. And so the plants are probably going through shock, and they haven't grown much at all. So anyway, I was expecting them to grow much more because the plants that I have indoor are like 3 times the size of these. But I will go around and then I'll show you what I have, and this is for the update today. Here is the French breed that I don't know how to pronounce. This is the one that I topped off, and it started to come back, and so it started to flower, and so I cut those flowers off, and I mean, they're too small. I'm not ready for it to flower yet, so I'm hoping for it to get much bigger. And that's the other one of it. And then here's my brain strain. The brain strain, in the first few weeks, it sort of like developed these really crumbled leaves. I don't know what that is, but if you guys know, I would love to know what that is so I can prevent it. But they're all coming back right now, but not as fast as I would expect. Anyway, I don't know what to expect because this is my first season. So that is my brain strain. Oh, found a little ladybug there. And here is my yellow Moruga. It's doing okay, it's coming back. And then another brain strain. That one's not doing well either, so but it's starting to come back. See the leaves is like all crumbled up. And here's the best looking pepper plant that I have, the Butch Tea. This is a really nice looking plant, and that's the only one that I'm sort of impressed with. Everything else is looking so small. And another red habanero. This one broke off. When I transplanted, I broke it, so I cut it off, and now it's starting to come back. And then that's my Reaper there. The Reapers are doing the best out of all of these, besides the Butch Tea. And Bohemian Goat. That one's doing okay. This is the orange habanero. That one's also doing better than most of the other ones. And this mystery one, I forgot the label, so I don't know what that is. So I'll just wait until it grows and probably try to identify that. And then another yellow Moruga. Some of the leaves of these fell off, but it seems to be growing okay. And another brain strain there. See how the leaves are all wrinkled? Might be because what I did something or broke some of the roots off when I did the transplant, and it's not getting enough nutrients. Either that or I don't know what I'm talking about. And my red habanero, same thing with that. The leaves all crumbled. And here's another Reaper. The Reapers, again, are doing better than most. Then my Butch Tea. That one's okay. And the sweet apple. This one started out really small. I thought it was gonna die, but it didn't. It came back. My Peter pepper. And I topped these also, and it's starting to pick up again, growing a bunch of shoots. Then I have my other Reaper. This one's doing well. And the last one is the ghost pepper. There's another ladybug right there. They focus on that. And that's the ghost pepper. This one's also doing really well. So that's all the updates that I have, and I was really expecting this to grow a lot more, but maybe because of the shock, I don't know. Again, this is my first season, so I'm sort of like experimenting, and I'm gonna do this sort of like a monthly update. So hopefully next month this would grow much more, so I have something nice to show. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys liked the video. But if you have any questions or comments or suggestions that I can do to make these grow much better, please leave it below. Thank you. Alright guys, so here is my yellow Moruga. So the one that I usually show in the video first, and I didn't put this with all of the rest of them, the ones that are in self-rotting containers. So I kept this one to test, and it's gotten really big, so I decided to get a container and put these outside. And so this one's gotten really big and nice. And so the first few days when I put it out, of course, I need to get them acclimated, but I didn't. And so the leaf sort of burned off a little bit, so I took it and removed it from the sun. Just give it just enough, and now it's recovering and it's grown pretty nicely. And this is the forgot which one. I think it's the Scotch Bonnet. So this is the Scotch Bonnet that I also kept to grow indoor, and I also just plant these outside along with these the yellow Moruga. And this is a beautiful looking plant, so it's looking really nice. And I started this much later than the rest of them, and this one just took off like crazy. And so it's one of the prettier plant so far, and that's what it looks like today. I'm gonna keep a watch on this, and hopefully I'll get some really nice pot later in the season. And then I wanted to show you my little hydroponic experiment. So this one grew like crazy, so I had to keep cutting them off. So initially I cut the top off right there, and then I cut a bunch of the leaves off, and it grew back really well. And when it grew back, it gotten so bushy that I had to cut more of it off. So I started trimming all of the sides again because it was just getting too bushy. So, and I wasn't ready for it to start budding or anything like that. So I cut that back, and this is what it looks like today. It's still, I put it in this container here, the same one that I've been using for my other lettuce and stuff. And it seems to be loving it, and it's growing like crazy. That's the root there. Very low maintenance. And so those are the one that I kept. Well, initially indoor. Now I'm putting it outside so it can get some sun. But I'll keep recording more and keep you guys updated.